Everybody, this is all about question number 16 in that group that was in 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And this one is specifically about identifying the two conditions which should be kept the same in both the control and the experimental group. Okay, so let's take a look here. Some possibilities right at the top here. Here's your answers. And you had to pick two, so if you only did one, you didn't get it. The soil should be kept the same. The amount of water is the same. The same species of plant used is the same. The length of exposure to daylight should be the same. The initial size of the plants. I also took things like the temperature, the amount of time that the plants were there, the number of plants I took, the amount of soil or the size of the plant of the pot. The space it had to grow. Okay, some things that I did not take. Weather. Weather is too many things. It's too many factors in there. We're not sure exactly what you mean by that. The environment. Let's go back to weather and environment, because both of those, CO2 is a part of it, and CO2 is being changed, so obviously you can't have that. So amount of CO2, let's mention, is a big one. You've got to have the amount of CO2 is going to be a variable, so therefore it cannot be a control at the same time. Okay, you can't just say plant, because that sounds like you're using one plant and only one plant. So how can it have a higher amount of CO2 and a lower amount of CO2? That just doesn't work. Location, that's just too generic. I don't know what you mean by that. How close of a location? And then number of seeds. Well, really we're talking about the plant's growth, not the germination, so that's a totally different thing. So most people fell into one of those categories. Here are just some possibilities here. So almost every one of them had one of those things that I mentioned. So hopefully that helps.